Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome to the mental house. And when I say welcome to the mental house, I mean it. With me, your host, Khadijah. Now, I have to let a little time pass, but this story is burning a hole in my soul for the last couple days, and I was going to let it go because it's too hideous. And every time I repeat it, my blood pressure goes up. But it is what it is. I just can't stop. And what I do know from all my experiences of being alive, from all the years, all the rings that I am, it comes a time when you really have to fight the bully. Whether you win or lose, you can't just lay up like sitting ducks for somebody to knock you off. Okay? Now you take that or leave it alone. My point is, at some point, guerrilla warfare is necessary. In fact, it's sanctioned by God. Self-preservation is the first law of nature. Okay? So, when you see a group of people that are trying to stunt your growth, trying to kill off your offspring, trying to just put you down in the lowest form possible for no apparent reason, then it comes a time where the onus come on us. Not to beg for nothing, not to ask for nothing. It comes time to demand some shit. And you have to be willing to die for that. That's just the bottom line. Now, a lot of y'all don't want to hear that. And y'all think because I'm so close to death that it don't matter anyway. But this is a young man's game. Dr. King was 39 years old when they killed him. Malcolm X was 39. So all of y'all out there in y'all 30s and 40s and y'all don't feel the need to stand up, but you'll go fight for that white man in his Army, Air Force, Navy, Marine, whatever. But you don't feel the need to protect your neighborhood and your community the way you protected an unknown and how do you say it? An unwilling participant in your demise, because the only people that have been interested in your demise over here to try to put you down are still here, right? So, but this disease of white supremacy is deep because it crosses all borders. And like I always say, I take it from a page out of my dear, wonderful, I don't know how to describe her, lady. Jane Elliott, when she says, listen, if you meet a white person that's not racist, then that means their family has done the work. And there are families like that. I know some, like Joel McNally and Kit. There are certain white people that are just against the grain. John Brown, okay, Viola Luuso. So we have to pay homage to them and give them grace. But there's a lot of people that smile in your face and want to see you dead. For example, there's an Erin, what is her last name? Straughton. She's 26 years old. And this woman needs to be dealt with. She needs to be dealt with. And I mean that. There's just no words to describe the unscrupulousness and the evilness in a bitch like this. This Well, you know what? Let me shut up. And there's a TikToker. What is his name? TNT. Tweet TNT. He's a TikToker, and I don't think I could have said the story better. So let him do it.
All right, Smith, play the clip.
She wasn't family like the other NICU nurses were.
He's describing 26-year-old Erin Straughton, the nurse now in jail, charged with felony child neglect and felony malicious wounding.
Wow, those charges sound bad. What could that be about? It is about a nurse in Virginia breaking the bones of babies in a NICU. The most vulnerable, defenseless human beings on the planet, allegedly breaking their bones. Around the end of November 2024, staff members discovered that 3 babies at Henrico Doctors Hospital NICU had unexplainable fractures, similar to an incident involving 4 babies in the summer of 2023. So 3 babies in November of this year, but 4 babies back in 2023. And as part of this story, they announced that they're reopening the investigation in those babies from 2023. Why were those investigations closed? You closed them not knowing how those babies got injured?
Well, they closed them because I'm just gonna take a wild guess. Those babies were black too. And black people, ain't you tired? Ain't you tired of going from the greatest people that ever walked the face of the earth to now being the laughing stock of the whole world because you cannot unite? You don't need weapons to unite to a degree. You don't have to like each other. We were all different tribes coming over here. You don't have to agree with everything, but you got to agree on something. And one is that you are under siege by a group of people who have been taught, listen now, who have been taught from the inception of their being that they're better than you. When you're dealing with this, it's just like when you have a child and you let that child do whatever the hell he want to do. You never have no consequences. He get to jump on the couch, jump on the TV, do whatever. You're creating a wild Buddy McGirt. You're creating a wild ass kid that nobody's going to really like. And they're going to wait for the day where they can kick his ass. Okay? Because there's no boundaries for him. He's allowed to do what he wants to do unscathed. Kind of like Donald Trump. Okay? And what I say to this is this yoke has got to be broken. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. And you can't just sit back and wait. I'll be dead and gone. But I have generations that are coming after me. And what I want is for them to have courage, if nothing else. Courage to be able to identify the enemy, who their natural enemy is, and what they got to do about it. Ain't no more begging. Okay, I'm done with that one. Let's finish this story.
4 babies with broken bones in your NICU is a lot. Why would you close the investigation if you had no idea what happened? Well, the reality is they did have an idea what happened.
Straughton was put on paid administrative leave by the hospital for a year after the 2023 cases of NICU abuse came to light, and then was allowed to return in late 2024.
They suspended her for a year with pay. And miraculously, during that year, no babies with broken bones. And then after a year of paying her to sit at home, after clearly suspecting her of being responsible for harming those first 4 children, they brought her back. And what happened? She immediately started breaking babies' bones. Also, I don't know the identity of all the babies involved, but so far the babies that we know about are all black. This hospital should be shut down. And the management company that manages it, because they have multiple hospitals, should really be looked at.
Yeah.
Thank you, Karen Hunter, for helping me bring across that clip. And if y'all don't, if you don't support, and I would suggest that I'm supporting the Karen Hunter show, because you know, like Karen said, we got to learn how to put our energy someplace else. Keep it focused on us. What are we gonna do? What are God made men, the white man made niggas. Which one are you? Especially for all you damn holy rollers out there that's talking about Jesus gonna fix it. Especially y'all. Because I already tell you, God ain't got no feet and arms except yours. And if you don't use them, that's why shit like this happen. I hope that they beat her senseless in the prison. I hope that she suffers the same fate as all those infants that were already sick suffered under her care. I hope she get her bones broken. And y'all don't like that, but let me tell you something. God hate all liars, huh? Ain't that what the Bible say? Don't the Bible curse the enemies and wish them and want to make them the footstool of you? I ain't no different. These people right here, people like this, and they everywhere. So it's not a certain place you can find them. We got white teachers in my city that think they can go around cutting black kids' hair because they jealous that they wear locks or they got braids that are pretty. And they actually have the audacity to cut your child's hair. These people need to be dealt with. We don't need to see, and we have to stop having all these unrealistic approaches to self-defense. We've forgotten how to defend ourselves. And we waiting for white people to even defend us, which is sick. It's sick. She in this place breaking black babies' bones while perpetrating as a nurse. They fired her in later off in 2023 because the baby's legs were broken in arms and shit. And they suspended her for a year with pay, so they gave her a year vacation. Let her bring her ratchet ass back and then start breaking black babies' arms and limbs again. Now, I'm going to step out on a limb and say I believe all of them was white. I mean, all of them were black. I'm sorry. And if it was anybody that was white who bones she broke, it was a poor white person that she deemed trailer trash anyway. And they deserve the same fate as niggers. Black men, what you gonna do? Black men, when y'all gonna stand up and take your rightful place in this society? Huh? I don't know. This story just really rocks my boat. And what say y'all? Y'all think I'm out of line? Y'all think I'm out of line? Let me hear it. And if not, what the hell would you do if you went and picked up your damn baby and the damn legs is broken and the baby is this a NICU? What the Sam's tarnation? Let me know what you think, okay? And I'm gonna, because this is a certain kind of evil. Just like the book I am reading, The Delectable Negro. Do y'all realize that there are groups and rooms on the web that allow you to do anything your heart desire? If you want to eat black people, there's a group out there for you. They like to eat black people too, and they all over the place. They all over. And we're going to continue to act like this is not a big deal. We don't want to think about it. And we got Sade Robinson, who been caught up and spewed all across Illinois and Milwaukee and Wisconsin. And y'all think this is a damn joke. And we just sitting there like with our hands tied against our back. No, still ain't organized. Still can't pull ourselves together. And I ain't talking about for no talk meeting. I'm talking about for some damn action. The Bible states that faith without works is dead. So if you ain't working your faith, baby, you've messed up. Okay? And if you all talk and no action, your shit is the same way. I don't want to hear no more smart, especially no black men. I don't want to hear no more black men out here talking about they got a podcast running a damn mouth, instead of sitting up in their communities and trying to put together a drop squad or something. Like New Era Detroit or the new Black Panther Party here in Milwaukee, who have been known to shut down gas stations, known to shut down stores. When they see these people coming into our country, moving us out, and treating us like shit and shooting us in the back for a bag of potato chips that some kid might have stole. I'm laying this right at the feet of us now. And more specifically, black men, stand up and be men. Stand up and be men. I don't care if you're gay. They ain't got nothing to do with you being a man. Nothing. With that being said, y'all, what y'all think about this? Because this really got to me. This chick allegedly breaking the bones of black babies? The most helpless of us. And y'all gonna sit back and read this story and go, ain't that a shame? No. We gotta have some squads. And we need it so bad. We got to go back to the tactics of the 50s and the 60s and deacons of defense. And we just got to have it, y'all. There's no way around it anymore. No way. They're killing us anyway. So if we must die. All right, I'm done. I'll see you in the next video because I'm about to go all the way off. All the way off. I'll see you in the next video.